Hey everyone, what's going on? What is happening? So I decided to turn on my camera, not my video, turn on my camera and record a video about the product I've been using lately and just kind of, tell you guys how it works and if it's good, if it's bad, all that good stuff. So today I'll be talking about the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, and yeah, so here is what the box that it came in, just to show you guys. So now I can toss that aside, and the packaging looks like this. All right, and there are a couple of fingerprints on it because yes, I've been using it. So let's just dive into the first thing that probably a lot of you are curious about. This holds 10.5 grams in here, so there's 10.5 grams of product, and it retails for $46 plus tax US dollars. So now that we got that out of the way, now what is this? Now the website tells us that this is a reading it right now, a ultra refined powder formulated with light reflecting particles to blur imperfections. So that's what it is. And yes, on my makeup today I do have it on right now, so I think it did a pretty good job. But let's carry on. Packaging. So the packaging, like I showed you, looks like this, and it has a lid that twists off. We'll take that off, and then so this is what the lid looks like. And it has this gold sifter with like the H. Obviously the H stands for Hourglass. Now they tell us that this gold sifter is an innovative sifter designed to dispense the perfect amount of product for your face. So basically, to bring out the perfect amount of product, what you do is turn your, of course, make sure it's capped. Turn your, packaging over. Give it a little tap on the back, flip it back, give it a tap on the top, and then when you open it up, you should see the perfect amount of product. And I know it looks like it's not that much, but honestly, you don't need a lot, at least not for my skin. I do have dry skin, so putting on powder, I try to be very conservative about it because I don't want to look too dry because I already have dry skin, but I want to have that nice effect sometimes of having like a powdered finish matte looking skin. So yeah, so this is plenty and more than enough. So that is what they call the perfect amount. So just to quickly go over the claims that they tell us, I'll give you the claims real quick. Basically tell us that it blurs the appearance of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. It gives you a nice airbrush finish. They tell us that this is a formula that's infused with diamond powder, and it for the most refined light refraction without any flashback. This is a finely milled weightless powder and is formulated with soft, focused light reflecting particles to instantly blur imperfections and minimize pores. Again, it minimizes fine lines and wrinkles. It gives you a nice, effortlessly smooth skin finish. It tells us that you can wear this for a long makeup wear to set your makeup with. This is a translucent powder that's formulated without any talc, and it leaves an invisible finish. That is what it tells us on the site, that is perfect for all skin tones. And when I say website, I did go onto their Hourglass website and look this all up. You guys can do the same. It also told us that it is an ultra refined loose powder designed to give a skin a naturally flawless finish. So I've already done all my makeup, and I use this product. Holding a brush up, I use this product, and I do feel like it did give a nice finish. Now let me give you my thoughts and opinions, but right before I do that, I want to tell you guys this product is formulated without paraben, fragrance, sulfate, nanoparticles, oils, phthalates, I think that's how you pronounce it, gluten, synthetic dyes, vegan, and it's vegan friendly and is not tested on animals. So, alright, all that aside, now let's talk about how it performed on my face. So like I said, I have dry skin, and so when I put it on, I don't want to put too much on, so the amount they sift out for me, or the amount the product sift out for me, is actually more than enough. What I do is use this brush right here. This is just the Morphe brush. It looks like a little dome shape. So I use this brush, and I would like, you know, tap my brush into the product like so, and then tap off the excess, and I would just tap on my face right after I put the concealer on, on the eyes, just to give it a nice finish. And I still have some product left in there, and after I'm done with my foundation, my concealer, and all that like creamy product stuff, then I will go in with like a big fluffy brush, maybe like this, you know, a big fluffy brush, and I would put my brush in there, and I'll just kind of swirl and buff around my face very lightly, very lightly. When I'm doing like the concealer part, what I do with this brush is just tap it very lightly, but with the like final step, I kind of like, while holding the end of my brush, I'll kind of like swirl it around. So that's what I do. So it does give like a nice like matte finish. Now, I've used it where I felt like in the beginning I needed to put more of the Hourglass Veil finishing powder on. I felt like at first when I like tapped out the perfect amount, it wasn't enough. It just didn't look like enough for me. So I'll like really go ham and like start dumping it out onto the cap, and I'll be like, you know, really packing it in there. But I noticed after I did that, it didn't really give a nice, flawless, like soft, blurred out finish. It just kind of looked cakey and just really, it didn't look nice. It did not look pretty. So I'm like, alright, so maybe I should listen to the directions and just, you know, use the amount that they provide, because there's a reason for that. And now, after I did that, my makeup does look much better. Now, would I say you need to go out and purchase this? I mean, I do love Hourglass. They're probably like one of my favorite makeup company. I fell in love with them when I first used their stick foundation, their Vanish. Let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. So their foundation, I have fell head over heels for this. I'm gonna go back and buy like probably 15 of these, because this is like my go-to. I haven't found any foundation that I really enjoy. It's just easy to use. It is pretty pricey. I mean, their makeup line is a pretty pricey makeup line, but I like it, so whatever. So yeah, because of this, I have fell in love with their makeup line, and this is actually a really good veil setting loose powder. Now, do I think you really need it? Of course you don't really need it. There's plenty of dupes out there. Not the exact same dupe, to be honest, because this does help keep your makeup in place and looking nice and fresh throughout the day. Of course, I mean, after my whole makeup is said and done, at the very last step, I do put on a setting spray, so that does help lock in my makeup as well. But I do feel like this does help in addition to that. A good, like, okay, so I wouldn't call it a dupe, but just to give you guys like a little information, what I think is a good like drugstore price setting powder, or just a drugstore price loose powder, I would have to say is the Airspun Loose Face Powder. This is actually a really good powder. I do like this a lot. I've been using it for a very long time, and this is like one of those OG powders you want to, you know, probably have in your makeup stash storage. But with that said, I do like the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder. Would I recommend this? Yeah, I do. It does work. I mean, it works for my dry skin. Normally, powders don't work too well for dry skin, but if you use it the way it's supposed to be used, then it will work perfectly. So do I recommend it? Yes, I do. Do you need it? I wouldn't say you really need it, but it's like, again, one of those items where it's like it's nice to have in your collection, but it's not a necessary thing to have. So that is pretty much it for the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will be doing a giveaway coming up very soon, so make sure if you want to be entered into the giveaway, you have to be obviously subscribed, and just be active and help me notice that you're being active on all my social platforms. So whether it be YouTube by leaving comments, giving this video a like, watching my other videos, being engaging, going to my Instagram page, you know, commenting my Instagram, watching my stories, you know, going to my Twitter, just being engaging on my social platforms is the only way to get the giveaway prize. So I do have a box full of stuff that I do want to give away. And I might do like a multiple giveaway. I was going to do like a one big package and just give it to one person, but I don't want to do that. So I'm probably going to break it up into small little giveaways, like mini giveaways. Anyway, so if you aren't already, go ahead and click subscribe, join the Kwak fam, click on that notification bell, that way you won't miss out any videos, and that is pretty much it, guys. Okay, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night wherever you are. I'll talk to you next time. Alright, bye!